You and I are listening to another episode of the Renegade Podcast. In this episode, I'm going to interview the one and only RandallsDiversion. He's a comic YouTuber. He has some takes I don't agree with and vice versa. So yeah, it's going to be very, very fun. A very, very good one as well. So 3, 2, 1, go! Hello!
Hello?
Hello, bro. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Alright, man.
Is the mic good?
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Alright, sounds good, man.
The first thing I want to sort of talk about is the channel name, RandallsDiversion. Like that's kind of a interesting name for a comic book channel for sure.
Well, it wasn't a comic book at first. You know, I was pretty much doing skits.
Yeah.
So, I kind of changed the name to Diversion because I want to do different things. You know, that makes sense. So that's kind of where the channel name came. But I think that was in 2017 when Vine was still popular. Yeah. Around that time.
Wow. So like, what sort of caused the shift to like you were making skits, right? To like sort of you're now making more comic book oriented content. Like, was it just something you've always wanted to do, or was that like spur of the moment type of thing?
Yeah, I've always been a fan of Marvel and DC comics, mostly DC comics. But I think at that time what was popular was the MCU. So everyone was talking about it. So I wanted to actually do skits about it. So that's kind of where the interest kicked in. Okay. So eventually I started learning VFX and animation as well. So I kind of transitioned to doing that as well. So.
Are you still in school or did you graduate?
I graduated in 2020.
Really?
5 years. Yeah.
Which college?
I'm in Canada, so I went to KPU. So.
Really, Canada? Are you in Vancouver or?
I'm in Vancouver actually.
Oh.
Are you Canadian?
Yeah, I'm Canadian as well. I live in Ontario, Mississauga.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Yeah, it's interesting because I came across your channel, it was a couple months ago. There is this little short you did about Adam Fisher.
Adam Fisher?
Yes. And I don't know why, bro. That short that short was funny, bro.
wait. Adam Fisher? I don't remember this, bro. What?
Yeah, because you were talking about because he was going after like James Gunn's Superman for like a year or so, right?
Oh yeah, the YouTuber Adam Fisher.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
Sorry, I remember. Yeah.
Yeah. Was that something you always wanted to do, or was that something that you saw it and you just made it right away?
No, I like to talk about superhero films, comic book movies, and obviously when I watch other people talk about it and they're quite dishonest, I want to respond. So that's kind of like why I was prompted to make that short.
Okay.
It was I didn't try to make it funny. It wasn't meant to be funny, but if you found it funny, that's really interesting.
So because I go through your because I don't know because I started like digging through your channel, right, and I go on most popular, and a lot of there's a lot of these compilations, right. Of so-called SJW type thing. Like I didn't know was it like satire or was it like serious? Like I couldn't really tell, but I found it pretty interesting.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't hear the last part. Did you say that again? What did you find on my?
What?
What did you find on my channel? I don't remember what you said.
I said because I go on your most popular videos, and a lot of them were not like full on anti SJW type of content, but it was sort of adjacent. Adjacent.
Oh, yeah.
Which I found was pretty interesting.
Yeah, I think that one of it was She-Hulk, right?
Yeah.
I just made a compilation of pretty much all the woke scenes in it, and the MCU. They really fell apart, and it's kind of sad because right now they want to push this agenda that it's all about women independence and all that, but you're forgetting that these are comic book characters. You got to stay true to who they are, right? It's not about you forcing a message to the audience. It's about giving justice to the characters.
Yeah,
so I find that's kind of like what I don't like about the MCU right now.
Right. So did you watch Thunderbolts?
Nope. Dude, I lost interest. I'm done. I'm done with the MCU.
I watched it actually. I really liked it. Granted, I don't know if you would like it. It's not. There wasn't like much of a message per se, but like it was interesting. The villain was really good though. Sentry.
Yeah, I heard Sentry was badass, and I've seen some clips, but I'm just not a fan of like. Is it Yelena? Right.
What?
The Black Widow, the new Black Widow. I'm not a fan of her.
You don't like Florence Pugh?
Huh?
You don't like Florence Pugh?
Sorry, say that again?
You don't like Florence Pugh in that role?
I don't like Force Field?
In that role, like, or you just don't like the character of that?
No, I watched Black Widow, and it was disappointing. So I just don't have interest in the character Yelena.
Oh, okay.
In her, she was like the main focus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, nah, I'm good, man.
All right.
I'll see it on Disney Plus because I subscribe to it. But,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait.
So what was the movie that you thought like the MCU they just can't come back from this? What was the moment? Was it like a scene or a show or whatever?
So I do believe the MCU had their pick with Infinity War and Endgame.
Yeah.
But right after that, it just fell apart, and I knew it because that was it. There was nothing to do anymore. Thanos is the big bad. In the MCU.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, Marvel don't really have like good villains. So I think the only good villain is Thanos. To be honest,
not Doctor Doom.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's debatable to talk about Doctor Doom and even what's the other guy's name? Kang.
Yeah.
Thanos was the main villain. So
I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I could like fully agree with that because like this is before like Jonathan Majors got caught up with all these allegations, right? I felt like he was.
Oh, yeah.
I really liked his take on Kang. Granted, it's very different from the comics, but like I liked his sort of operatic take on it. Granted, I don't know if that a full movie centered around him would have been like good or anything, but I was up for that. But I don't know. It just the things happen, and next thing you know, he just gets ejected from the franchise. It's like, you know how it is, right?
No, yeah, I also believe because Ant-Man failed in the box office, so
yeah,
like this is not working out. But why would you introduce the big bad in Ant-Man? Like it doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? Ant-Man whooped his ass, right? So
I think my interpretation of it was like they could find a property that he can fit in without him overshadowing everybody else. So they just did like a half measure, and it just didn't work out. Granted, I enjoyed watching the movie, but like I knew that it wasn't that good. Like I kind of like afterwards, I'm like, okay, like like
yeah. I only watched it once, and that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. That's what I'm saying, man. It's just unfortunate because they have so much potential, but they just don't know what to do. And right now, look what they're giving us. Doomsday. Like, who are the Avengers? We don't know. But you're making a Doomsday movie? What are you talking about?
I think what they're trying to do is, like, they're trying to sort of, like, do, like, a hard reset. And look, here's the thing, right? Because there's rumors that, like, Doctor Doom might be, like, mentioned in the next Fantastic Four movie. I don't know if you're going to watch that or not, but...
No, I'll watch it.
All right. But... I don't know. It's like they kind of like here's the thing. My biggest beef with the MCU is like there's certain characters that they like sort of put emphasis on, right? And they just abandoned them, just straight up. Like think about the Hawkeye show. Did you watch Hawkeye show?
Yeah, I did.
Did you like it?
Well, it was mid.
Okay.
I didn't like the fact that Haley Steinfeld. I don't remember her character's name.
But I say here's the thing, right? Here's the thing, right? I feel like I'm one of the only fans of her character before the show, right? So I was super pumped to see her in the show, and I love. And here's the thing, like I if you're not gonna use her right properly, then why don't you just turn her into like a, I don't know, it's just, I don't know, it just doesn't make any sense. It's just a sideliner. The next thing you know, that she's gonna be fighting Doomsday. It's like we lost like 5 years of potential character development. Like, what's going on here? Like,
well, they better not do that, bro, because yeah, it's not gonna work out for everyone. Trust me. So, Hawkeye, what's his name? Jerry Moranis. He turned down season 2.
Yeah, he turned down because of money.
Because of money, disparity, but yeah, it's just that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like when Disney acquired Marvel, it just changed. That's kind of what I felt, because now they have to answer to an upper management, right? So
yeah,
obviously it's pressure. So
yeah.
I think it's time that they really reevaluate what they're putting out there, because it's not working out, bro.
You know what it is? Like, the thing with sort of studios and stuff like that is, like, profit, like, is, like, the number one thing on their mind, right? So, they're going to find whatever way, whether they appeal it to a more progressive audience or more conservative audience or whatever. Because I don't know what political allegiance you are in, right? But they're going to try to find a way to get dollars out of your pocket, right? And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, right? When it works, it spawns a whole franchise, like Mission Impossible. When it doesn't work, like the Dark Universe, right? When Renegade had Tom Cruise leading it, it just dies. It gets erased from the record, right? So it's a balancing act, in a way.
Yeah, well, quality over money, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, with quality comes money, right?
Yeah. Like, if something is good, people will watch it. Like, this whole, like, here's the thing, I don't really care about, like the message per se. I want to watch something that's good, right? Like, however you want to do it, like, it's all about the execution at the end of the day, right? Because you can have the most talented cast in the world. If you don't know how to execute on basic fundamental things, then, like, no one's going to watch it. Like, simple as that.
Yeah, I agree.
Because, like, think about this, right? There's this John Wick spinoff, Ballerina. Are you gonna watch it?
I heard about that.
You're gonna watch it?
Is there a trailer?
Yeah, there's a trailer. I think there's a couple. It's not good. I don't know if you will.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing that, but I gotta check it out.
Yeah, it's because I don't see anybody talking about that movie, like, seriously, like, good or bad. It's like people just like, which is weird, because, like, a couple years ago, like, do you like Ana de Armas as an actress?
Who?
Ana de Armas. She was in, like, James Bond. Like, she's like Paloma. She's in, like...
Sorry, spell it again. I don't.
Ana de Armas.
Ana de Armas?
She's
Spanish?
She's from Cuba.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen her movies before.
Alright. Her and Keanu Reeves are, like, in a lot of movies together. So that's where the connection kind of comes from.
Oh, I see. Yeah. I know her. Sorry, my bad. Ana de Armas. She's Spanish. Yeah. I know her. Well, yeah, she's alright. For an actress, yeah. Why not? Performers have never picked me, so it's not.
Yeah.
Not something special.
So, what was, like, the moment you, like, fully got into comics? Like, it could be a show or a movie or whatever.
Like comics?
Yeah.
Ever since my childhood, like, I never really read the comics. I watched a lot of television, like Cartoon Network, Boomerang, Disney. So that's kind of where my love for DC characters mostly came from. Like the Justice League animated series.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know it.
Yeah,
it's really good, man.
You watch Teen Titans?
Huh?
You watch Teen Titans?
I watch Teen Titans. I watch Young Justice. All of it, bro. Like,
yeah.
I'm a huge fan. So till this day, I'm a fan. And I'm actually making my own movie. I do have another channel where I make animated films.
Really? So, that's cool.
Yeah, it's called Race Blaze. So I do combine all the cinematic universe in one universe.
That's cool.
Yeah,
that's cool.
So you can have interaction with Doctor Doom and freaking Superman. You know, it's all one in one universe. So that's kind of like where my love for comics came from. I was never really a fan of Marvel, but due to the fact that they were more popular, I fell in love. So,
okay. Yeah. Okay, that's very, very interesting. Well, what was your favorite movie of 2024?
Ooh, shit! Whoa, wow. What movies came out, man? Wait, hold on. I got a list, bro.
Yeah, list?
I don't really... Yeah, well, I have to look at a list of what came out.
Did you watch The Substance with Demi Moore and Margaret Qualley?
No.
You have to watch that, bro. Like, that movie's fire.
It's good. It's like a horror.
Yeah.
Yeah. My favorite 2024. Man, this one is it's really challenging, bro.
Yeah.
I don't remember any film that really stood out to me. You know what I mean?
Okay, it's that's a fair assessment. I mean, you have to kind of like sift through all the sort of junk they find like a gem and stuff. So I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't have any.
Like, how you feel about like the whole like? Because we have heard this since our childhood. It's the whole like DC versus Marvel debate. How you feel about that?
Yeah, DC's always winning, bro.
Really?
DC's always winning. Yeah. Marvel, dude. Marvel, they don't really have good villains as compared to DC. And without villains, you really don't have a universe, right? So DC has a lot of great villains in their library.
Yeah.
The only problem, they're just fumbling due to mismanagement.
Yeah.
And just corporate just going after money rather than beating up the characters.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like the whole thing with the Justice League, Zack Snyder Justice League. It's just even to this day, it's still a virus. So
do you like Zack Snyder's stuff?
Nah, man, not really, bro. I'm gonna be straight. Like, look, Man of Steel. Okay, here's my take on Man of Steel. Man of Steel was mid, but the first time I watched it, it was boring.
Okay,
I'm not gonna lie to you, it was actually boring because the character Superman, which was played by Henry Cavill, had no personality.
Yeah,
Zod he had no personality. He didn't speak much. He was just like, "Why do you have to say that?" It's like trying to be cool. I don't know, man. Zack Snyder went for a dark version of Superman, which is not, the comics, except you're going for Injustice storyline. But the villain, Zod, was really good. I think Zod captivated the ideal of, why he's doing what he's doing,
Yeah.
And I don't know if you remember a scene where Superman wanted to save his dad.
Yeah.
Right? But the father was like, "Hey, don't come closer. Don't just stay." I'm like, how is this realistic? That's the most dumbest scene in that film.
Yeah.
Absolutely ridiculous. So Zack Snyder don't really understand the characters, bro. There's absolutely no way Superman will stay back and watch his father die.
I'm with you on that. Like, I like Man of Steel, maybe because of the action, but like, I don't know if you know this, but Christopher Nolan was supposed to direct Man of Steel, but he didn't have time. Huh?
I heard about that.
He was supposed to direct Man of Steel. And it's supposed to be, that last fight, the whole city wasn't supposed to get leveled. Superman and Zod were supposed to fight in the Phantom Zone, and that's how Zod died.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's not, it's like, I don't know about this. So he just did his own version of a Dragon Ball Z fight, and it's like, Come on, man. Like,
well, the fight was good though. I mean, I think the fight. Look, the fight, the soundtrack was amazing, bro.
Yeah,
it was amazing.
Yeah,
but the story overall, nah, it's a no for me.
I'm assuming you didn't like BVS either.
Oh no! Woo! No, absolutely not, bro. Absolutely not. Like, I think BVS. Here's the thing with Zack Snyder. This is what I've noticed. He literally focuses on things that are not important to the film.
Yeah.
You know, I literally. I don't know if you remember the scene where Doomsday was just causing wreckage.
Yeah.
In the city. Right? He was busy focusing on literally the soldiers and the military. I'm like, bro, you got focus on Doomsday, bro. I'm Superman. Like, why are you giving us a scene of the military folks talking about this?
It's a Michael Bay thing, man. Like, it's a Michael Bay had the same problem, right? In all the Transformers movies, there's too many scenes that were talking about the military and their strategy. I'm like, bro, let's be real. The military is going to get their asses kicked anyways, bro. Just give me the robots. Give us some personality. Less human characters. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, I know. Well, I felt like if Michael Bay directed Man of Steel, it would have been better.
Because Michael Bay knows what he is. He knows he's not going to make a Coen Brothers level of story. He knows that. He knows he's not going to make a Scorsese level type of structure or a Nolan type of that. He knows what he is. I feel like Snyder, as much as I like some of his stuff, like I just there's a bit of a identity crisis going on with the movie wise.
Yeah, I do agree with you. I think Michael Bay knows what he's doing. Like, he knows what people would expect of him.
Yeah.
He delivers.
Yeah.
Like, when we watch Transformers, I'm not really, like, paying attention to details.
Yeah.
I'm just there for the fight and action.
Yeah.
So, but Snyder, I think he overdoes a lot of things, man.
He overthinks it. Like, I
do feel that way.
One of the biggest problems of did you watch Rebel Moon? Like, I don't know if you watched it.
No, I'm not a fan of Zack Snyder's films, bro. I'm be honest.
Okay.
I didn't watch. I saw it on Netflix. I started episode 1. I'm like, I got bored.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Like, the biggest problem with Rebel Moon is that it wasn't even supposed to be his movie. It was supposed to be a Star Wars movie, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like, Rebel Moon was supposed to be like kind of like, you know how like certain Star Wars fans complain that Disney like threw away all the expanded universe stuff, right? For Star Wars. Yeah. It was supposed to be like that.
Oh.
And George Lucas, the Catholic Kennedy, said, yeah, that's cool, but like, I don't know about that. They kind of like, Snyder built this whole set. He walked them all. They were walking through the set, and they're like, yeah, this looks really cool. Why don't you just do it yourself? And it's like, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I heard about the Star Wars stuff, yeah, it's just, I don't know what happened to Lucasfilm, bro, but whatever, man.
Why do you think so many people that are, like, sort of on that SJW love Zack Snyder so much? Why? It doesn't make any sense. Like, they can't objectively criticize him. Yeah,
so, and that's a problem, because it's kind of like dividing DC fans, I don't know the obsession with Zack Snyder. I really don't, bro. Because if you look at his Justice League film, I'm talking about the one he actually put out. Not the one that was
the Snyder Cut?
Before. Yeah, the Snyder Cut. Thank you. Yeah, so that was just good because it was literally 3 hours.
Yeah.
If you had to cut it short, right, it wouldn't be good.
Yeah.
You know that, right? So when people try to justify, but look at Snyder Cut, it's really good. I'm like, no. He put out everything he shot out. So obviously it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Right? So it's all about, because trust me, bro, I make movies and I know what the deal is, right? You gotta compress the story within the time frame.
Yeah.
And if you can't do that, the movie's gonna be messy.
Yeah, I mean, and also one of the biggest mistakes that he did that he made is that he did, like, Superman didn't have a proper character arc. And it was his universe was going to be 5 movies essentially, right? Like just think about that for a second. Like, doing a proper Superman movie, you only need one movie to do a proper arc of his character in the beginning. You don't need to do 5 movies to get to stage 3. It doesn't make any sense to me. He's not skilled enough to do that.
Yeah, he's very dark. Also, if you watch Snyder Cut, right?
Yeah.
Literally, he killed off what's the name, Cyborg's dad.
Yeah.
Which was unnecessary. I don't like he. That's what I'm saying. He does things that are unnecessary.
Yeah.
You know, in the comics, Cyborg had his dad. What are we talking about? You know, I didn't really like that part. It really pissed me off, to be honest, because I was like, dude, you're just making this dude sad, bro. Like, why?
Isn't his character sad enough already? Like,
exactly, but dude, imagine this. You got, you lost your life, almost lost your life, but now you're a cyborg, right? You're depressed.
Yeah, I mean,
right?
It's crazy.
And then you killed off his dad?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Like, what are we doing? Like,
yeah.
Please kill him off later on, not right away. So, yeah, it's just Snyder is not. I don't get the obsession. People just want to talk, but they don't really know why they're obsessed with Snyder.
Yeah,
I do believe that.
Yeah,
I mean, James Gunn right now is trying to reboot the universe. Let's go with it, bro. Like, enough with the past. Like, we got to move on. You know, they can't come back.
That's something that I want to sort of talk about because, like, people forget like Snyder and Gunn are like really good friends. So when people try to pit them against each other, it's like the stupidest thing in the world. Like, Gunn literally wrote Snyder's best movie, Dawn of the Dead, was supposed to be a James Gunn movie. Gunn didn't have the funding, so he went to his friend Snyder and said, hey, can you direct this? And lo and behold, we got the movie that we got. And next thing you know, the rest is history for both.
Right. Yeah, I mean, the internet, they just wanna create a scene where there isn't. So,
yeah.
I do believe that it's bots and just fans trolling DC, to be honest, because don't take them seriously.
Yeah, I understand. Like, I clearly like, and also like, what doesn't help is like, do you watch Mauler?
Mauler?
Yeah.
What is that?
He's a movie reviewer. He does like these long reviews of movies.
Mauler?
Yeah.
I don't think I've heard of him before.
Or he's friends with Critical Drinkler.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay.
Here's
the MPX, the British guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watch him. Yeah,
I don't know how people enjoy his content. I'm gonna be real, like.
Listen, bro. This is what I'm saying, right? Like, I'm not talking about Critical Drinker, okay, but his buddies, okay. You know what I'm talking about, like Geek Gamers, MH, like you said, and some of these other YouTubers. They really just want to bash because their fans enjoy them bashing films. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's how they get views. But I'm like, why you, like, don't do this? Like, be honest, Yeah. I remember one time MH said some comment about a film. I don't remember it, but the film was actually good, but he said it was garbage. Yeah. Just so he could get views.
Yeah. So, it's an economy, bro. Like, that's why, like, I don't take guys like Kirk Jinkler, Geeksy Gamer, Neurotic, World Class Bullshitters. I don't take them seriously because it's a gimmick. It's a grift. That's what it is. And like, that's why I like your content, because your content, like, is coming from you. It's not coming from a place of, like, hatred and stuff.
Right. I care about these characters, right? Yeah. I think that's what people miss. You gotta care about them. So when they are misrepresented, right, it hurts you. And you just want to, like, let's talk about it. Why? I'm not doing this for views. I don't need the views, man. Because YouTube, I'm not. It's not my income. It's not my main income. So
do you have a job?
Huh?
Do you have a job?
I do have a job. I also do animation too, like for, like a side job too. But I have my main job, so I do YouTube as a way to just entertain myself. Yeah. And I likewise make more money from my other channel. Yeah. Raise Blaze. So it's okay. It's just I'm not gonna be dishonest with myself just so I can make money. I don't feel that it's okay. I really don't. Okay. So If I like something, I'll tell you I like it. But I don't like it, I don't like it.
Okay.
You know.
You did this short about the Last of Us 2 and said it. This show is done. I saw that. I was okay.
You can't blame me, bro. I'm done with the show. I can't watch it anymore. No,
what happened? I'm not been following this as closely as probably you have.
Okay, so did you play the video game?
I played a little bit of it. Yeah, I loved it. Yeah.
Okay, so the video game, people really fell in love with the character Joel. Okay?
Yeah.
So Joel was an amazing character because his character arc was built so well that at the end of the first game, he actually saved Ellie.
Yeah.
Because he wanted to use her to cure like everyone, but he saved her.
Yeah.
And then we transitioned to part 2 in the video game, and literally the way they just unalived him, bro. I was like, what the? I was shocked. You know, I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Can I keep playing this game? And then right after that, the game just fell apart.
I feel like my take on Joel is like he was going to die anyways. Like it was like an inevitability in that type of world. Like either you get eaten or you get like it's kind of like a sort of like a sort of a prey or you get preyed on type of thing, right? So, but yeah, I don't know. Like I like part 2 quite a bit, but I could definitely see why people didn't really mess with it. The show itself, the show's a whole different type of conversation because that's again another sort of mess.
Yeah, and the actress playing Ellie.
Yeah,
it's a bit of a struggle to really wrap your hand that hey, this is actually Ellie. You know, so that I think that's a huge problem for majority of fans. You know, but for me overall, like after Joel was killed, I just lost interest because I played the game, I finished it right, and there's really nothing much except that Ellie wanted revenge, blah blah, and then she let her go. That's kind of what happened at the end.
Yeah.
So yeah, it really fell apart. They should have killed Joel at the very end and give him like an honorable death. Not like a very ridiculous way of dying by those guy. Is it Abby is her name? Yeah. So
yeah, I mean, my take on the whole like casting thing is like my thing is like I feel like people don't know what they want because like in terms of just like because here's the thing, right? Like I've been hearing a lot of like, man, Kaylee Speedy should have been Ellie. Do you know Kaylee Speedy?
Kaylee Speedy?
Yeah.
Let me just Google it right now. Kaylee?
She was in Civil War. She was in Priscilla. She was Priscilla a couple years ago.
In Civil War?
She was in Alien Romulus with Isabella Marced.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure I know her.
Okay. Right? It's like so if you were casting Ellie for the show, who would you pick and why?
Yeah, I've not really. I didn't really look at the actresses that could play her, but definitely not Bella Ramsey. You gotta look. Ellie has a look. Okay, I think everyone knows this. She has a look in the game, right? So you need someone. It could be a new actress that we've never heard of. That's fine, but it gotta match up with the game character. It doesn't have to be the same, but at least match up. Bella Ramsey is just not it. It's not it, bro. And it just when I watch her, I'm like, bruh, I'm literally trying here, man. I can't.
That's fair. That's fair. It's like I said, it's all about like execution, right? Like you could have like the most comic accurate characters, people to play them, but like you can't properly structure something, then it's not going to work. And that's what I've been hearing about season 2. Like season 2 starts out good and it kind of sort of dissipates.
Yeah, because there's no story to be told.
Yeah,
it's done. Without Joe, the movie doesn't work. Especially in the film. Bella Ramsey, she's not the main star. Everyone wanted to see Joe.
Yeah.
Which was played by Pedro Pascal.
Yeah.
Which I don't really like that he was cast as Pedro Pascal, but I'm gonna allow it. You know, I think Joe has a look too. You know, but Pedro Pascal at least he's close.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things, like, I can't, like, that's why being a casting director might be, like, the hardest job in Hollywood, because you might have a vision for the character, you cast a person, then next thing you know, it's like, everybody else just jumps on you, right? So it's like, it's an unforgiving job.
Well, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. If you, like, casting directors, they gotta be a fan of the franchise.
Yeah.
That's what, bro, it's all about being a fan of the franchise. If you're not a fan, it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
I feel like James Gunn, right, from what I've seen in the trailers, he's actually a fan.
Yeah.
You know?
Clearly.
But, yeah, you can see everything. Like, he's putting so much, like, the Superman world, that's literally what's in the comics. So he's actually a fan. So that's good. You know, it's just the suit is a bit question mark. But aside from that, I'm pretty optimistic.
Yeah. Yeah, also the movie's coming out on my birthday, so that's another W right there.
Oh!
Yeah.
Damn, bro, okay.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun one.
You see on your birthday, bro?
Yeah, 1,000%. You going to watch Mission Impossible?
I'm actually watching it next week. Next week with my buddy. Yeah.
Alright. Do you think this is actually, like, the end of the franchise, or they're going to, like, do, like, some spin-offs of it?
You know, here's the thing, right? Depending if it makes money. Trust me.
Yeah.
Just, they keep saying, this is the last. But then it makes money. Oh, yeah, Dead Reckoning. Okay, yeah. What's next? Awoken Reckoning. As long as it makes money, I feel like they keep doing it.
Yeah. For sure,
so,
for sure.
I'm not sure if it's going to end anytime soon.
Okay. Did you watch the Titans show?
The Titans?
Yeah.
You mean the one on HBO?
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched it. Oh.
Did you like it?
I mean, from what I remember, I think it was good overall, bro.
Really? I see a lot of people not really messing with it.
No, because it was. I think what's his name? Man? Nightwing.
Yeah.
Nightwing was perfectly cast.
Yeah.
Like Nightwing was, and I watched it because of him.
Yeah.
Sci-Fi, I don't know, bro. Starfire, I say Sci-Fi. Starfire, I don't know about that, but I felt like with Trigun, because I think the villain was Trigun. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was not. It was okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
It wasn't the best. It was okay.
Yeah. I'm like a Raven scholar at this point, and I'm like, come on, man, like. But, like, the person that played Raven, though, like, that was low-key. That was good casting, though. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I was sort of unsure. I'm like, I don't know. Then I saw with the blue wig. I'm like, okay. I see it.
Who you talking about?
Tegan.
Tegan.
Raven,
Oh, yeah. Even Superboy was casted good.
Yeah. He literally looks like Superboy, so that helps.
Yeah, exactly. So, some of it was good, but I feel like they always fall apart with the ending, you know? So the ending was just...
yeah, it was rushed.
It was rushed. So.
It was so rushed. Like this show... I felt like this show should have got, like, the Stranger Things treatment where, like, like, the budget's big and the people were writing it. Like, it should be like that. And they try to do, like, a season every year. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah. I know.
It's just, like... It's so funny because, like... Because I was paying attention to it a lot until, like, the last season, I'm like, okay, I don't really care. Next thing you know, it's the end of the season, I see it out on my Instagram, and I'm like, what? Like, what's going on here? Like, I ain't getting no promo. I ain't getting no notification. Like, it was crazy.
Yeah, because I felt like they knew it was going down.
Yeah. They was cooked, bro.
They know. Yeah, they were cooked at that point.
Yeah.
They're like, nah, there's no point. We're just going to let it die. That's it.
While we're on the topic of the Teen Titans, who's your favorite Teen Titans character?
Good question. I'm gonna go with Nightwing, bro.
Yeah, he's cool. Yeah,
he's really cool. Like,
yeah.
I I'm also a fan. I don't know if you watch Young Justice.
Yeah, I watch Young Justice. Yeah.
Season 1 and 2. I forget season 3 and 4. But yeah, so Nightwing was just everything, man.
Yeah, he was unreal in that.
Yeah, he's a very interesting character.
Like you can guess right now, my favorite character is Raven. Another one that's underrated is Tara. Her story is like super, super interesting.
Tara?
Yeah, Tara, yeah.
I'm just trying to remember.
She's the blonde. She has like this blonde bob. She was a villain of like the Judas Contract.
Oh, Tara! Oh, yeah. Sorry, man. I was thinking you were talking about the live action. Okay, yeah. The Judas Contract,
Yeah.
Yeah, she was good too. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
She got the powers of the rocks, right?
Yeah.
Stuff. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I don't know, so my question is this, right? Do you think, right, because they're saying they already started, like, writing the script of the Teen Titans live action movie. They're getting the person writing Supergirl, right, to write it. And, are you excited for that, or are you not? Like, what's your feelings on that?
I honestly didn't hear about that.
Yeah.
Wait, so they're making a live action Teen Titans?
Yes.
But we don't have a Justice League, bro? What?
Yeah, it's one of those things, like, it's all of this is dependent on Superman doing well. If it does well, then I think the Teen Titans movie happens. I don't know before Justice League or anything like that, but I think it happens at some point.
I feel like they should make Young Justice rather than Teen Titans.
Yeah, you know...
You know what? Do you know what? Because we have Teen Titans already, right? From the HBO Max. So a lot of people have that, reasoning from what they saw in HBO Max, and then they try to transcribe that to the live action. But if you make a Young Justice, like, oh, Young Justice is pretty new, right?
Yeah.
So
who would you cast? Like, let's say they do make a Teen Titans movie at some point. Like, who would you cast as Raven? Because I think all the other characters are pretty easy. You can see, but Raven to me is the most difficult because like she has a look that's like not a lot of actors have that look, right? Yeah. If you don't get her right, then it doesn't work. I don't care. It just doesn't work.
I feel like the person that would play Raven shouldn't be American. I think she has a look of someone from the Middle East.
Yes, I was gonna say that.
Oh, yeah. No, really, because she doesn't look white. Like she doesn't look like she's Caucasian or something.
Bro, I'm like, when I was looking through the character, I'm like, bro, she looks like some chick from like Iraq or Iran or Saudi. Like, exactly. I don't know what people would vibe with that though.
No, really, no, it's the truth.
Yeah,
that's how she looks.
Yeah, so like, that's an interesting like. That's wow.
No, really, because like I said, I like to try to match it up with the actual character the way they look.
Yeah.
So if you're casting them, you gotta cast someone who is. I feel like she's probably Iranian.
Yeah.
That's kind of where I'm.
Yeah, Iran. Yeah, for sure. Because Iranian people are like they're like lighter skinned, but they're still like right.
Yeah. So.
Like, if they were to, like, bring the person from, like, the Titan show to do her, I wouldn't be against it. If they, like, I saw some people suggest Jenna Ortega, and I'm like, really? I like Jenna, but, like, I don't know about that. Like, that would just be a rerun.
Jenna Ortega? No. Look, here's the thing. I don't want to see no Disney, Disney Nickelodeon. I don't want to see that. Because I can't wrap my head that, this is actually my childhood actor.
Yeah.
It's gonna take a while, but yeah, Raven from the HBO. No, I don't think she's. I think she was miscast, to be honest.
Yeah, I
really believe.
I think Tegan Croft could play Tara. She looks like Tara a little bit.
Who's that?
She's the person who plays Raven in the HBO series, Titans.
Yeah. I think she can work. Yeah, maybe have her with a haircut. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, like that's the Raven. That's
okay.
I saw some people suggest what's her name, Millie Bobby Brown to play her, and I'm like I like her, but like I don't know, man. Like
no. I feel like Tara is like Russian.
Yeah, she's Russian.
So
She's Russian, or she low key Swiss too. Like Markovia I think it's located the same place Switzerland's supposed to be.
Yeah.
So I think that'd be cool. But the Raven Middle Eastern thing, bro, we all the same time as thinking on that because I see some people suggest that she should be Indian. I'm like, I don't know about that.
What? No, bro.
I'm like, I don't know about that.
No.
Like,
she gotta be Middle Eastern.
Yeah, because like people forget. Because I went to Saudi a couple years ago with my family. Bro, it like low key, that place low key feels haunted, bro. I ain't gonna lie, like I was walking through some of the streets at night, and I'm like, whoa, is someone watching me? Like, like, what? Yeah. And there's also people forget there's a bit of a sort of a witchcraft culture underground, sort of black magic type of stuff going on. I don't know if that's actually real or not, but like, just rumors.
Saudi?
Yeah.
Isn't that a Muslim nation?
Yes, but people do find a way to do some trickery over there, for sure.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, especially like there's like this channel. I don't know if you heard of this channel or not. It's called Hassan Barbar, and he goes to like these because I think he's based in Jordan, right? It's in Africa, but it's close enough to be like Middle Eastern adjacent, right? And some of the stuff bro be filming, I don't know if this is real or fake. It's crazy. Like fires be appearing out of nowhere. Hooded people just be standing there, just like an NPC. It's crazy.
What? I gotta look that up.
Yeah, it's wild. It's not in English though. It's like you gotta have to get like subtitles and stuff. But like, it's wild, bro. So like that, I could definitely. If I was doing it, I'll do it that way. Like her. For me, like, I think if you're going to introduce Raven in a Thai movie, I think she should have, like, a very simple look in the beginning. Right? And you...
Oh, yeah.
Like all black. Like, all black. And I think the soundtrack of her should be, like... Because if there's a solo movie of her... I know this person has gone off the rails like crazy. Like, last couple of years. Did you listen to Kanye West?
Oh, his albums?
Just general.
No, I'm not. I don't really like rap music like that.
Really?
But yeah, man. I'm because my family we play like rock music and yeah. So
You don't listen to dancehall?
I listen to some rap music, but I'm not hardcore on it. You know, I'm not like really deep into it.
Okay.
I just pick and choose like what
Okay.
If it sounds good, sure.
Okay.
But I'm not really into it like that. I play instrumentals, so
okay.
Yeah, kind of where I'm.
All right, so there's this album Kanye was making back in like 2012, right? It's called "Thank God for Drugs," and essentially it was yeezus before yeezus, right? Huh?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
And the aesthetic of that album is low-key similar to what Raven kind of represents. It's dark, it's abrasive, it's in your face. And I think the soundtrack should reflect that in the beginning. Then it'll transition to something that's more neutral. Right?
Oh. Okay.
Right? So, I'll tell you a story. This is a wild story. So because I just finished off my my 2-year program at Humber College for radio broadcasting. And... like every like Tuesday, right? There's usually because the way the classes are set up, right? First period and third period, right? There's a middle portion of that where it's like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Gap. There's a computer lab near my third period class, right? And usually it's not busy, right? Except for exam time. Exam time's crazy, but that's a whole different conversation. So I get my headphones, I plug it in on the computer, right? And usually I don't really have work during that time. I usually just go on Pinterest, and for some reason, because like there's this big like leak community with Kanye. Like there's new Kanye leak material every single day, right? And there's this one song. It's called "Fall Out of Heaven," like the first version. It had like Bon Iver, had The Dream, it had Tony Williams, it had Kanye, obviously. And sampled this rock, like electric, like sort of rock electronic song by Tangerine Dream, Hyperbora, from like the 70s and stuff. I don't know if you know that, but I listened to it on Pinterest. I searched up Raven, and it clicked. It just clicked, and I'm like, okay, that's perfect. Now they will never do it because Kanye's like, he's essentially his whole thing is poison now, so like nobody would ever go near that. But in an alternate universe where he's like normal, 1,000%, I think he should do it. But that's a whole different conversation.
Okay, it's pretty interesting. I gotta hear the song before I make my conclusion. But
speaking of music,
I can see that take on Raven. Yeah.
I just Raven sort of started my whole like hooded woman type of obsession I had ever since then.
What?
Yeah, like I'll be looking. Like, again, I'll be listening to, like, 50 Cent, The Game, and I don't know, man, it just fits for some reason. I don't know why, like...
No, it's what you like, man.
Yeah.
Your favorite character is Raven?
Yeah, favorite character is Raven. Yeah, no question.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah. Like, she's my favorite, like, fictional character, like, across all, like... I don't know, I feel like we're kind of similar. I don't know. I don't have any superpowers or anything, but I feel the way that we think about certain things, like, she's analytical, I'm analytical, like... That type of...
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Thinking. Like, obviously, I'm not, like, a half demon or anything, but, like, I mean...
We know, bro. No, I know. I understand.
Yeah.
There are similar traits, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So, speaking of music, what's your favorite artist that you listen to, and why?
I listen to a bunch of artists. I think right now, I don't know if you know the Paradox.
Paradox, wow.
Yeah, their new song.
Yeah.
What's it called? Why You Gotta Do Me Like That? That was fire, bro. Like,
do you listen to Tame Impala?
Which one?
Tame Impala. They're from Australia.
Tame Impala? No,
yeah.
Not really.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm more of like old school, rock music.
Like Aerosmith and...
Yeah, Aerosmith,
Bryan Adams?
Bryan Adams? Yeah, Bryan Adams too, but not really into it. His music. Like
Bon Jovi, like that type of stuff?
More like, okay, here's the thing, right? So, I don't really remember the artists, but I can remember their songs.
Yeah.
Because guess what? I do get a lot of the music from the films I watch. Because I told you, I think Pixar has a lot of good music in their films.
Like The Incredibles? Like The Incredibles?
Sorry, yeah, The Incredibles soundtrack, what's the other one? Meet the Robinsons too.
Yeah.
Shrek. Those are really good, soundtracks. So that's kind of where I pick my music from. So I'm also a huge fan of Owl City. I don't know if you know him.
Owl City. Wow.
Yeah. I think his music has meaning. He's very underrated.
Yeah.
Religiously underrated. Okay. So he inspires me to make my own music. Because I told you I work with instruments, and sometimes I just have them on there and just play different things and then bring it together and try to make
Okay.
Yeah. I'd say those are my favorites.
Okay. What's the future of your channel or your career or whatever?
Right now I'm really focusing on building my other channel. So this RandallsDiversion is just, I just want to be talking about movies, even my honest opinion. But, dude, I have no time, man. I used to set up the camera and do videos and all that, but man, I'm so just jacked up right now. So, time is just not on my side,
Okay.
So I don't know. I hope to, because I had some people message me, say, hey, we don't see your videos anymore. I'm like, dude, I'm trying. But in the future, hopefully, I might come back. But at this point, I'm not really certain about it because I don't have time.
Okay.
So, I'm more focused on working on my movies and helping my other clients, do their work as well.
Okay.
Like their project. Yeah. So.
Okay.
That's kind of what I'm doing right now.
So, let's say so when your animation movie is like finished, right? Let's say people like respond to it really well. Would you start like auctioning off to like production companies to promote it, or?
So I okay, I'll tell you something. I actually had a small studio. They you can Google it right now. So I made a movie about Liu Kang versus Omni-Man.
Yeah.
It's on YouTube. So maybe later you can watch it. But I had a studio. I think they're very small. They're in the States. So they contacted me. They said, hey, man, we love your stuff. We'd like to, work with you to make this type of films. But, they want to implement their own ideas.
Oh, no.
So I was like, okay, here's the problem. So if I do that, I'm not really free.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I want to tell my own story. I don't want nobody to. I was like, yo, I like what you're saying, but what if we have a dispute? How would that work out? They didn't really give me a clear answer.
Yeah.
So, for me, the reason why studio might be a good idea is because, when you make movies, you need, sound engineers to kind of like make the soundtrack really good.
Yeah.
So they can help in that region. I told them this, but like, nah, we have to also be part of the whole creative process. I'm like, nah, okay.
Okay. That's really interesting.
Yeah. I don't think I'll ever sell out, to be honest.
Yeah.
I really don't think I'll sell out because I'm a huge fan of what I do.
Yeah.
And I want to do it my way. And my way is actually staying true to the characters.
Okay. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. That's really cool. I didn't expect that. Who's the most famous person that like your work? That could be about your YouTube channel, your animation work, or whatever.
The most famous person?
Yeah, to like your work.
I know many YouTubers have seen my work, but I don't know if they're that popular. I don't remember, bro, to be honest. I really don't. But, I don't think I know anyone right now.
Yeah. How does your upbringing in Vancouver sort of influence the content you make overall?
Actually, so here's the thing, right? So where I live, I'm meant to go into what
Can you say that again?
No, I'm saying Vancouver, not many people are into, this type of films.
Okay.
Like comic movies and all that. They're not about that life.
Yeah.
But I would say for me, it just came out with me just watching a lot of television.
Yeah.
To be honest, while I was growing up. So I did have a small niche of friends that likewise watched Power Rangers with me and all that. So yeah, that's when it just picked up. But talk about Vancouver in general. Like I remember when I went to college, right? I was literally trying to get folks that are like-minded, in doing kids, talking about movies. I couldn't find, bro. I was like, wow, what the hell? They actually looked at me as someone who's weird and just, I'm wasting my time when I'm making money. I'm like, bro, oh my God, man. It's just for fun. Like, nah, I'm good. So it's like, it was really hard, man. And guess what? When I actually found a few people, I remember when I started doing it, I wasn't getting views. Okay, I think I was posting on Instagram. And I did a little bit on Vine. I wasn't getting views. My friends would tell me, bro, you're wasting your time, like, this is not getting anywhere. So that kind of, like, hurt me a little bit, It's like, wow. So for a time, I stopped, looking for folks to really do movies with.
Yeah.
So that's why I went into VFX and animation.
Okay. Wow.
So I just made the decision. Rather than me seeking out folks that would want to be in the film, I make the characters myself and animate.
Okay.
The point is just to tell my story. Okay. So,
if you don't mind me asking, but what's your background like, sort of?
Yeah. So I'm half Nigerian, half Ghana. So yeah.
Nigerian Ghana?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, actually, I have Israeli too. So,
okay.
Yeah, my mom is part Jewish.
Did you ever went to Nigeria at any point?
Yeah, I visited there.
Okay.
I think it's very different from, Canada.
Obviously.
Really different.
Yeah.
Well, I would say the problems there is, I think Canada here, they over-exaggerate their problems.
Okay. Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Yeah, they don't really know what problem is. Like, if someone hurts you today, you don't got to take it to heart, like, for a week. like there are more problems in the world, bro.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Like, that's why like a lot of this election thing just pissed me off because you just like seeing these politicians trying to rile people up, saying, "Man, this is happening and this is happening." I'm like, bro, you live in a gated community, right? You earn $300K a year, which is most people will ever see in their whole lifetimes. And then, like, you trying to talk like you're a man for the people, bro. Just do your job. Like, that's what we're asking you to do. We're not asking you to, like it just pissed me off, bro. Like, that's why I didn't vote. Like, it wasn't worth it.
Well, here we are, right?
Yeah.
Still liberal, so,
I don't think Pierre Poilievre would have done anything different either. Like, it was
just making noise, but no solution.
Yeah.
And he was more about attacking the other party rather than, creating a solution for the country.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's just Canada, dude, there's no really much hope here, I'll be honest. I do plan to kind of move out because my family, they're in the States, actually.
Really?
So,
where?
Yeah. They're in Florida. So
wow.
I have some in Florida, some in Dallas.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I think one is moving to New Jersey.
Interesting.
So, I'm just thinking, like, I might move, bro. I don't really know. I don't really know if I'll stay in Canada.
Okay.
You can't afford nothing. I'm sure Ontario is bad as well, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's low key is worse because like the prices here are insane. Like the rent is like it's astronomical. Like what?
Yeah, and it's when you see the quality of what you're getting, it's like, bro, this should be $500. Like what are we talking here, man?
Yeah.
But a little space, 3,000. It's like, come on.
Yeah. Do you watch sports?
Shush. I kind of lost track on sports. Dude, no time, man. I have no time for myself, for my personal life. Like, bro, it's really crazy.
Okay.
But I used to watch NBA before. I used to watch WWE.
Okay.
But not this current one, because the current one is trash. I don't know if you're a fan of it, but apologies, but I don't like what's going on right now.
Yeah, okay. What was your favorite NBA team when you were watching it?
So I'm more of the old school NBA, like Micheal Jordan,
okay.
all of them. So,
all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just the old school NBA team.
All right.
I think the Lakers are good. It's just people don't like Stephen Curry, so. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Who do you think in the NBA is the closest thing to like Micheal Jordan?
Oh, good question, bro. Definitely not LeBron James, bro. Absolutely not, bro. Dude, I don't think anyone is close to Micheal Jordan, man. Like, do you believe that? I can't think of one.
What about Bill Russell?
I mean, maybe I'm looking at the personality, bro. I don't know. I'm like, when you say close, I'm looking at the personality, the skill set. In skill set, yeah, probably. But like personality, Michael Jordan, he had that personality, bro.
Who?
You know what I mean? Michael Jordan.
Okay. So you don't think Anthony Edwards doesn't have the personality?
Maybe I'm not a fan, but yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay. Interesting.
If you look at the skill set, yes, he's close. But there's something about Michael Jordan that intrigues me.
It's interesting because do you like Giannis?
Who?
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Sorry, say again?
Giannis Antetokounmpo plays for the Bucks.
Giannis?
Yeah.
I don't.
All right.
I'm not sure. Is he a basketball player?
Yeah, he's a basketball player. Plays for the Bucks. They're saying he might get traded to like the Warriors or whatever.
Oh. Yeah, see, I've not been following up on NBA.
Yeah. And I'm assuming you don't watch the NFL, right? Or soccer?
Soccer when I was younger, but NFL, not a chance. I don't get it. I really don't get NFL.
All right.
Like, I'll be honest.
All right.
It's a huge deal in the States, but I don't get it.
Okay. football's an acquired taste. Like, you have to be sort of bored into it to, like, really, like, appreciate it. The same thing as baseball as well. Like, you have to be playing it consistently to understand all, like, the intricacies and stuff.
Yeah, I think soccer, like, for my country, like my background country, they love soccer, man.
Yeah.
So whenever I go home, they're always outside watching soccer. I'm like, damn, okay. So that's kind of, like, where I pick interest in soccer. Yeah, you're right. So it got to be from your upbringing.
Yeah. Did you play any sports when you were younger?
Oh, yeah. I played basketball, soccer. I also do gymnastics, acrobats, parkour.
Okay. Parkour?
I play volleyball. Yeah, I do parkour.
Really?
I play. Yeah.
That must hurt, like...
Yeah, I've broken bones.
Damn.
Fainted along. Yeah. But I still do it to this day.
Okay. Okay.
You know, it kind of keeps my body in shape.
All right.
You know, whenever I'm doing it with my buddies, everyone is just watching in the park.
All right.
I'm like, we gotta start charging y'all because, like, this ain't free.
Yeah.
We give you free content here. So
yeah.
So I also played. I do a lot of swimming as well.
Okay.
What else? Yeah, I was pretty much a sport guy when I was younger. Yeah.
All right. So okay. Who is your celebrity crush? It could be from when you're younger or now.
Celebrity crush, bro. Jessica Alba.
Wow. Oh, that's the one.
Dude, fantastic. Oh, first time I saw her, it was fantastic. I was like, wow. That's a woman right there, man. Yeah, so that was my celebrity crush.
Okay.
After that, I don't think I... Oh, Megan Fox. Yes, Megan Fox.
Megan Fox, yeah, that was fun.
Not right now in Transformers.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think right after Jessica Alba, Megan Fox.
Okay.
People say see the sweetie right now, but, like, nah.
Well, what about Haley Steinfeld?
Haley Steinfeld, yes. But she's not on the level of Jessica Alba or Megan Fox.
I mean, no one's really on the level of those two. So, like, I mean...
What's that?
Nobody's really on the level of those two in terms of just what they bring to the table. So, like...
Yeah.
It's difficult.
Yeah, but I think Haley Steinfeld, like, when I watched Bumblebee, I didn't really have a crush on her. Like, no.
You didn't watch Sinners?
No, not yet. I'm going to watch it next week, actually.
Okay.
Is she good? She's good in it?
Yeah, she's amazing in it, bro. She's amazing in it. Her best performance, which is saying something, because, like, she's acted, like, in some really good movies, like True Grit and The Spider-Verse, but this is her best, like, performance, period. It was crazy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I think one of her best performances that I know right now is The Spider-Verse.
Yeah, man.
The voice was just amazing, man. Like,
Next level, bro. Next level, bro.
You know, that Spider-Verse film, I really don't... Like, that's the first time I've never really had an issue with a film.
Yeah.
Like, it's perfect, bro. It
is.
Perfection.
So you must be pretty excited for the third one.
Dude, I was so pissed that, like, 2027, I'm like, seriously, I gotta wait till that time.
Yeah.
And, you know, for me, I do believe it might be really sad, like, the way they ended, you know.
Yeah.
Just because, yeah, I heard one of the writers said, yeah, it's gonna, like, hit a lot of people in a certain way.
Yeah.
I was like, please don't kill off his dad, please. Don't do that, man.
Yeah.
If they do that, bro.
I think at least one of the Spider-Man deserves to have both his parents there, I think, at some point.
Dude, let Spider-Man be happy.
Yeah.
Okay, like, if you notice, all the films of Spider-Man, it's all sad ending. Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire. It's like, bro, let him be happy, man.
Yeah.
It's not gonna take anything away from the film. So,
yeah.
I hope they don't kill off his dad.
All right.
What do you think about their relationship, Gwen and Miles?
I really like their relationship, bro, because they're not in love with each other, but, like, they're more than just friends. They're, like, in that middle portion, what I really like. Because it's very difficult to strike that balance. Because you have people trying to, like, ship them. You have people trying to pull them apart. Like, it's one of those things, it's a balancing act. I don't know if you heard, but, like, on social media, like, people was going after Sharif more because he was sort of flirting with Haley when she's with, like, she's with Josh Allen. football player, and people kind of roasting him for it.
Man, yeah.
That's wild.
Dude, that was embarrassing, bro.
That's crazy.
I don't think there was. I think it was joking. Like,
yeah,
yeah, right. Because internet, they just can't take jokes this day.
They can't. Like social media, like they'll be like ending people's careers over the most simplest things. I'm like, I don't know if you.
I know, right? I know.
Do you watch Stranger Things?
No, not really.
Okay.
I heard it's good.
It's really good. Like I've been watching it recently. Like everybody's on their A game on that. So.
Oh really?
Yeah, for sure. Okay. What's your favorite movie all time? Why?
My favorite? I have a bunch.
Yeah. Okay.
I do prefer animation than live action.
Okay.
I don't know if I can play animation. Is that part of it?
Okay.
Yeah, like I said, the Spider-Verse films, one of the best.
Yeah.
Also, classics like Shrek 2.
Okay.
How to Train Your Dragon.
That's
amazing
fire.
Movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first one was amazing.
Yeah.
What else? Even the recent one with Will Smith, The Spy.
Yeah.
Do you know it? Yeah, that was actually good, bro. Low key good.
Yeah. I was shocked.
Yeah,
All right. So, who's your favorite like actor? You can give your. You can like give your top 5, like dead or alive or whatever.
Oh yeah. So Will Smith, Jackie Chan.
Okay.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Okay.
Let's see. Favorite. Jake Gyllenhaal is good too.
Yeah. Shout out to him.
Last one. I'll say Tom Cruise or the guy who played James Bond.
Daniel Craig. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those guys are goated. You know, no Denzel? No Denzel Washington in your top 5?
Well, here's the thing, right? Denzel is a good actor. He's a good actor. Actually, I prefer Samuel L. Jackson than Denzel.
Yeah.
Actually, Samuel L. Jackson is number 6 on the list, and then Denzel.
Yeah.
Denzel, yeah, his movie's good, but I'm just not. Maybe I'm not a fan of what he acted. You know, like, yeah, no, it's not for me.
Okay,
but,
that's fair.
He's a good actor.
Yeah. For sure. Who's your favorite actresses?
Good one, man. You know, what's the lady's name? Oh man, don't do this to me, man. Hold on, give me 1 second, man. Cameron Diaz, yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, Charlie's Angels, man. Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, I can definitely see that. It's kind of sad her career kind of like sort of went off the rails recently. Like.
Yeah, I know she's not really in the spotlight right now, but she's a great actor. Man.
Yeah, she was.
So I would say also Emily Blunt.
Yeah, Emily Blunt's amazing. Like
actually, Kate Blanchett as well.
Yeah, Kate Blanchett in Tar, like that's a different level. Like,
yeah. It's a lot, man. Kate Winslet.
Yeah, Winslet's amazing.
Natalie Portman, only in Star Wars.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it. After that, nah, I don't really.
Yeah.
I don't care. What else? I love Oh, sorry, I forgot to mention Dominic Toretto too. Vin Diesel. Yeah,
Vin Diesel. Yeah,
top.
He's cool.
Jennifer Connelly.
Oh,
I don't know if you watched
Yeah.
Did you watch? What's the name of that? She was in the recent one, man.
Top Gun.
Who?
She was in. Connor was in Top Gun Maverick.
No, she was into not Top Gun Maverick. Yeah, Top Gun Maverick was good.
Yeah.
But I think. Oh my God! Don't do this to me. You don't know it? It was on Netflix.
Okay.
I'll get it for you. I think you know it.
All right.
Know it.
Okay.
Let's see. But she was really good in it, man.
All right.
Yes, Alita Battle Angel. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, she was good in that. Have you watched Tron Legacy before?
Tron Legacy?
Yeah.
Long time, bro.
Bro, Tron Ares coming out, and they were filming portions of it in Vancouver.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Shot in Vancouver? Oh, yeah. You're right. Yeah. I'm going to see it there. I'll see it definitely.
Okay. Who's your favorite director?
Favorite director. That's a good question, man. Zack Snyder. I'm joking. That's a joke, bro. I would say Christopher Nolan at this point.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Knows,
he's a master.
He knows how to, make a film. Like, he knows how. Although, Tenet, did you watch Tenet?
Oh, I love Tenet.
Dude, I watched it with a guy who's very intelligent in doing, like, movie reviews. He didn't understand anything.
Yeah. It's a type of movie, like, you have to be in the mood in. Like, Tenet is, like, Nolan's yeezus in a way. It's so in your face, but, like, you have to, like... But there's so many layers to it. You have to sort of, like, watch it again to, like, fully get it. And I don't think people were willing to do that, especially in the pandemic.
Dude, I tried, man. I just... The time thing, I'm like, bro, what is this? What am I watching here?
Yeah.
But it was good. I did enjoy my time, but, like, I was confused. It was Steven Spielberg. He's a good director.
Yeah, he is, for sure. So I could tell you my like favorite directors. Nolan's obviously at top. Scorsese, like that's like different level. Christopher McQuarrie, like he's becoming one of my favorites as well. Like Joseph Kosinski, like master, like are you gonna watch F1 with Brad Pitt and Damon Idris?
Yep.
That's gonna be fire.
It's gonna be fire, I know.
Another director, Jordan Peele, man. Like that guy, like I don't watch horror, but he's the only dude I would be seated for that. Because the way he does it is just different level.
Actually, what about Ryan Coogler?
Oh, I love Ryan Coogler. Like that's my guy. Like Creed's amazing. Sinners is amazing. Every movie he's made is amazing except for Black Panther 2. I don't know what he was trying to do with that. Like, I respected him though, but like it felt like a tribute movie that didn't need to be made. No disrespect, like.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I felt like that wasn't the vision he had, but he was forced to do it.
Yeah.
Because of what happened to but.
Rest in peace, Chadwick. As well. Chadwick was also one of my favorite actors as well. Him dying really that was a big hit for me personally. Like I couldn't process that for like a whole day.
Yeah, he was a great actor, man.
Yeah. Like him in 42, that was Oscar worthy stuff. I don't care what anyone says.
Do you remember the first time he was like in Civil War? I was like, damn,
this guy different.
That is Black Panther. That is Black Panther.
Yeah.
So yeah, look, man. Tragedies of life.
Yeah. I could tell you some of my like celebrity crushes. One of them is one of them is Lana Del Rey.
Lana Del Rey.
Yeah, she's she's an indie artist. I don't know if you know her. Obviously one of them is Haley Steinfeld. My brother actually introduced me to her. It was like on Ender's Game. I thought she was cute. I didn't really until like the pandemic hit. I was in Germany, and me and my family we were just taking the bus. We were just riding around the city of Berlin because I was living in Berlin for like a year. Weirdly enough, and I just started thinking about it. It was just wild. Like I couldn't. It just came to me. It was like eureka moment. It was like whoa, like. And then Millie Bobby Brown. I don't know, bro. Some reason like. She got that, bro. I don't know. I'll tell you a funny story.
I mean, well, she got that kid like look,
Yeah, but like me and her, like we're like only a year. I'm like a year older than her, so like, yeah, I'm like 22.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Wait, how old is she?
She's 21.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I would have guessed not 21.
Yeah.
Wow.
Another one. Okay, this might be the most insane take. I don't know, something about Bella Ramsey, bro. Like I don't know, like
holy shit.
something about her, bro. I I know, like...
Bro, what are you talking about? What?
Like, her, Emma Corrin, and Emma Darcy, that's like the non-binary big three. Like, that's like... I don't know, man. Like...
Ramsey, bro?
I don't know, man. Like...
Wait, I gotta ask. What'd you like about her?
I just think it's her personality. Like, she's always, like, kind of hyperactive. And I was like that when I was younger. So it's, like, kind of, like... It's...
That's interesting, bro. Wow, I would never have guessed that, bro. It's gonna be my memory forever, man.
Yeah. Another one I can think of. Anne Hathaway, obviously.
Oh yeah. Catwoman. She was Catwoman, right?
Yeah.
In the back.
Angela Bassett.
Yes. Ooh, great actress, bro.
Thames. She's like a Nigerian dancehall artist.
Thames?
Thames, yeah.
Never heard of her.
Okay.
What movies did she have?
She's an art. She's a singer.
Oh, it's a singer. Okay. Gotcha.
All right. Billie Eilish.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. See kind of where I'm going with this. Tegan Croft.
Like the masculine kind of energy from the women? Or?
I don't know, man.
No, it's okay. I mean, it's your choice. It's what you like.
Yeah. I'm kind of all over the place. Lucy Liu.
Oh, yeah, bro. Yeah.
Her in Elementary, like, next level, like.
Yes. Charlie's Angels, too, man.
Yeah,
I love all the Charlie's Angels girls. They're pretty...
Yeah, Gillian Anderson. That's another one. Kate Beckinsale. Like, her in Underworld, that's a whole different level, man. Like...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, none of the last one probably be cause I can go on all day about this. Last one is last one is Sophia Lillis. She was in Dungeons and Dragons, and she was in It.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That was a lot, actually.
Yeah. Like, I can go on all day, but, I mean, I don't have it all day, so, I mean...
No, I think most of the actors, they're pretty good, like, from what I can tell. So,
yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised. It's just Bella Ramsey. I don't know about that one. That's the only...
Yeah. Okay, so
yeah, let me ask you, what are your goals for your channel, though? Like, are you... I guess you are making this like a podcast, right?
Yeah. My goals? That's a good question. I never heard any of my guests, like, ask that to me, like, directly. I want to make something that's, like, authentic, right? Like, I want to make something that's raw, that's genuine conversation, no, like, pre-scripted BS that you see with these other big podcasts, that you could clearly tell their answers are, like, kind of already predetermined, right? Yeah. Like the Joe Rogan and all this, like, that's, like, there was a time where I used to watch Joe Rogan all the time until I realized, like, there's a certain type of, like, narrative Rogan wants to, like, sort of steer, and I'm not vibing with that. That's why, like, on these podcasts, there's no agenda. I'm not trying to spend any agenda about anybody. I just want to have a genuine conversation. I don't want to do any editing either, because that's what I hate about these other pods, is that they edit stuff, and it's like they cut most of the best stuff out, and it's like you're just watching, like it. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Like I said, it's all about the views. What gets the views. Obviously, there are some things you have to say to get views, right? Yeah. So it's not really authentic, like you said. Okay. Well, that's good. That's good. I hope you keep doing it. Yeah. Because here's the most podcasts, they start off like this, but then when they get big, they kind of get laid back.
Yeah. They kind of lose their direction, and I'm not trying to do that.
No.
Right? Because even if I like get a A-list person to do an interview with me on here, like it'll be the same exact thing. I'm not gonna switch up on anything else, right? Because the guests I'll be getting are like they have 50,000, 100,000, a million, right? So whatever I'm doing is working. So why fix something that's not broke, right? So
exactly. That's good, man. Good.
Yeah.
I hope you grow and
yeah,
probably get one of them bigger YouTubers. You know.
Yeah. Okay, so we're near the end of the interview. And I want to play this little game called So it's essentially like I'm gonna pit two people together, right? Could be musicians, actors, or whatever, right? Or franchise or whatever. You have to pick either or. You can give a story or a reason why if you want to. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Star Wars or Mission Impossible?
Star Wars, bro. What? That is not an argument. I think Star Wars. I'm a fan of the Jedi Council, so my favorite is Master Yoda.
Yeah.
So I literally watch Star Wars because of the Jedi. I don't care about the clone.
Yeah.
All the truth. I really don't care about them. I care about the Jedi and freaking Palpatine. So that's why I like Star Wars.
Okay.
And I like the intergalactic battle.
All right.
There's different worlds you have to visit.
Okay. Jackie Chan or Tom Cruise?
Ooh, bro, why you do this to me, man? Oh my god. Damn. That's a hard one, man. Sheesh. I'm gonna go with Jackie Chan.
Okay, that's interesting.
Maybe because Jackie Chan inspired me to do martial arts. I do martial arts, so yeah, I would say Jackie Chan.
All right.
And I love his movies, baby.
All right. Christopher Nolan or Stanley Kubrick?
Christopher Nolan or Stanley Kubrick? Christopher Nolan.
Okay.
Yeah. I think he's a better director.
Okay. Okay.
No, I mean, just my honest. Okay.
All right. Okay. Ooh, Breaking Bad or Sopranos?
I never really got into Sopranos, but Breaking Bad.
Okay.
Just because I never really got into Sopranos.
All right.
But I think Sopranos is better than Breaking Bad.
Okay.
I've heard.
All right. Okay. Lost or X-Files?
X-Files, because I watched a few episodes.
Yeah.
I really got into X-Files.
Okay. All right. Okay. Teen Titans or SpongeBob?
Bro. What? Oh my gosh. Oh man. Dude. I'll say SpongeBob.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a hard one, man.
Okay. All right.
I like both.
All right. Vibes Cartel or Cardinal Offshore?
What?
All right.
What is that?
Those two are like dancehall artists. One's from Canada, one's from Jamaica. They're like massive in their heyday. I don't know.
I don't know. Okay. Sorry, my bad.
All right. The Beatles or Queen?
Not a fan of the Beatles.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of them, but they got great songs.
Okay. Zack Snyder or Michael Bay?
Dude, you funny, man. Michael Bay all day, bro.
Okay.
What?
Okay. I'm just checking.
No, because as compared to the movies Zack Snyder made and what I've liked from it versus Michael Bay, I've liked more of Michael Bay films.
Okay.
I think Transformers 1 and 2 were actually good.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Steven Spielberg or David Cameron?
Steven Spielberg or David Cameron? David Cameron.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Denzel Washington or Samuel L. Jackson?
Samuel L. Jackson, bro.
Okay.
You seen Shaft? Shaft is a good film.
Oh, I saw it. Yeah, it's good. I liked it.
Funny, good.
All right. Dave Chappelle or George Carlin?
Ooh, Dave Chappelle.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Richard Pryor or Cat Williams?
Cat Williams.
Okay. Well, The Rock or Mark Wahlberg?
Wait, who I like more, or like what's the?
Yeah, it could be whoever you like more, who's better. Like,
I'll say The Rock, because The Rock is, I think, he's more popular.
Yeah.
I did enjoy his time in WWE.
Yeah.
I think The Rock is amazing. He was an amazing
Yeah.
character in WWE.
Yeah.
I think his best movies is, I think one of it is coming out very soon.
Yeah, A24. Yeah, that's gonna be fine.
Yeah, I saw the trailer. That was actually good. So it surprised me. And also the Jungle?
Yeah.
What's it called, man?
Jumanji.
Sorry, I said Jungle. Jumanji. Yeah, Jumanji. He was good in it.
Yeah.
The first one.
Okay.
So I'll say The Rock.
Okay. All right. Tim Duncan or Hakeem Olajuwon?
Team Duncan or what are you?
Hakeem Olajuwon.
I'm gonna go with Tim Duncan.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Game of Thrones or Mad Men?
Game of Thrones.
Okay. Aerosmith or Bon Jovi?
Bon Jovi.
Okay. Um. The Dark Knight or Avengers Endgame?
Whoa, bro. Whoa. Oh my god. Endgame, bro.
Okay.
Come on now.
Okay.
Can't beat that.
Alright.
Endgame.
Okay.
Endgame is bigger.
The first Spider-Verse movie or The Incredibles?
The first Spider-Verse movie?
Yeah.
Like, Into the Spider-Verse?
Yeah.
Or The Incredibles?
Yeah.
You know, I would say it's a match, man. But I would say The Incredibles.
Okay.
But the second one, no, the Spider-Verse is better.
Yeah.
But yeah, Incredibles.
Raven or Superman?
Superman, bro.
Okay. Deathstroke or Deathshot?
Yee. Ooh. I would say Deathstroke.
Alright. Terra or Jinx?
Terra.
Okay. Alright. Teen Titans or Young Justice? The comics. I'm talking about comics specifically.
Young Justice.
Alright. Okay. Nicole Kidman or Kate Blanchett?
Nicole Kidman.
Okay. Alright. Millie Bobby Brown or Megan Fox? Acting.
Megan Fox.
Okay. Alright. Okay.
Megan Fox all day.
Alright. Idris Elba or Damien Idris?
Idris Elba.
Okay.
Idris. Yeah.
Alright. Okay. Al Pacino or Robert De Niro?
Al Pacino.
Alright. Okay. Scarface or Heat?
Scarface.
Okay. Alright. Joel Schumacher or Brian De Palma?
Joel Schumacher or who?
Joe Schumacher or Brian De Palma? Brian De Palma directed Scarface.
Yeah, Brian. Oh.
Alright. Okay. Alright. J.J. Abrams or Ryan Johnson?
J.J. Abrams.
Okay. Really?
Yep.
Really? Okay.
Although, yeah, that's debatable, but I think he's okay.
Alright. Okay. Cillian Murphy or Kenneth Branagh?
Who?
Kenneth Branagh. He was a villain in Tenet. He directed bunch of movies, I think.
And what's the other comparison?
Cillian Murphy. He was Scarecrow. The Dark Knight trilogy.
I don't remember him, but I'll say Cillian Murphy.
Okay. Ethan Hawke or Robin Williams?
Ethan Hawke, bro.
Okay. All right. Okay. Jennifer Connelly or Salma Hayek?
Actually, Salma Hayek was
Okay.
part of my crush. She was my crush, so Salma Hayek.
All right. Okay.
Got a Latino vibe.
All right. Okay. DMX or Tupac?
DMX or Tupac, right?
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of Tupac, so DMX.
Okay. All right. Kendrick Lamar or Kanye West?
Kendrick Lamar.
Okay. Drake or Lil Wayne?
Lil Wayne.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Trigon or Thanos?
Wow, bro. I'm gonna go with Thanos because Trigon is just saying.
True.
Yeah, Thanos, bro. Thanos has more personality, so yeah.
Keanu Reeves or Bruce Willis?
Keanu Reeves.
Really?
Dude, I like him in The Matrix.
Yeah.
And John Wick, so he kind of beat Bruce Willis.
All right.
I know Bruce Willis is a legend. Don't get me wrong. But
Yeah.
I think I've outgrown him. So yeah.
All right. Brad Pitt or Matt Damon?
I like both. I'm gonna go with Brad Pitt.
Okay.
Brad Pitt.
All right. David Fincher or Ridley Scott?
Ridley Scott.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. Michael Fassbender or Oscar Isaac?
I would say Oscar Isaac because I've been into his recent films, so he's pretty good.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Marilyn Monroe or Scarlett Johansson?
Sorry, what was the first one again?
Marilyn Monroe or Scarlett Johansson?
Oh, Marilyn Monroe?
Yeah.
Oh, Scarlett Johansson.
Really?
I'm not vast with Marilyn Monroe. She's gone, right?
Yeah.
She lived in the north. Yeah. I don't think I've seen any of her films, to be honest.
Okay.
So I just know she's beautiful. That's it.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Natalie Portman or Keira Knightley?
Natalie Portman.
Okay. All right. Okay. The Russo brothers or the Safdie brothers?
Russo brothers, bro.
Okay.
It's debatable, but yeah, I'm gonna go with Russo brothers.
All right. The Dark Knight Rises or Captain America Winter Soldier?
Wow. Wait, the Dark Knight. That's not the one with Joker, right?
The Dark Knight Rises is the one with Bane.
No, I'm gonna go with Captain America.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Marvel or DC?
DC all day.
Okay. Brie Larson or Rachel Zegler?
Neither.
You have to pick one, man. Like.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna go with Brie Larson.
Okay. All right.
Rachel Zegler, she's just. I don't think I can ever like her.
All right.
She's a gunner at this point.
Okay. Okay. Ana de Armas or Gal Gadot?
Ooh. Gal Gadot.
Really?
No, wait. So, I'm not only looking at the acting, okay? I'm looking at other things.
Yeah. I'm with you on that.
So, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, Anna, she's better in acting, but, like, yeah, Gal Gadot is more, I'm gonna go Gal Gadot. She's actually good in Wonder Woman. No, low key, she's good in Wonder Woman.
Yeah, she is.
Woman, all trash.
Yeah, she is, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Margaret Qualley or Maya Hawke?
Margaret Robbie?
Margaret Qualley.
Who's that?
She's an actress. She was in The Substance. She was in the Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Oh. No, okay. And what's the other one again?
Maya Hawke. She was in Stranger Things. She was in a bunch of stuff on Netflix.
I'm gonna go with Margaret Qualley.
Okay. Alright. Bruce Willis or Chuck Norris?
I'm gonna go with Chuck Norris.
Okay.
OG.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Arnold Schwarzenegger or Sylvester Stallone?
That's a tough one, bro. I love the Terminator.
Okay.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Alright. Terry Crews or Jean-Claude Van Damme?
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yes.
All day.
Yeah. Okay. Alright. Here's the last one. Okay.
Yeah.
Batman or Spider-Man?
Wow, bro. This is a bad one, man. What? Why you do this? Oh my god. Batman or Spider-Man?
Yeah.
So wait, when you say Spider-Man, like all versions of Spider-Man?
Yeah, all versions, yeah.
Damn, bro. I'm actually working on a movie about Spider-Man right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Spider-Man.
Okay.
Just because.
Okay.
I'm working on Spider-Man. So
Okay.
I'm like literally going through the comics, everything. So yeah, Spider-Man.
Alright. Bonus one. Joker or Green Goblin?
Ooh. Oh. William Dafoe is a legend, bro.
Yeah.
I'll go with the Joker.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was an honor having you on my pod. I didn't think you were gonna come on here, I always had that sort of self-doubt in myself, man. But I really appreciate you coming on.
I know, man. Always ask, bro. I mean,
yeah.
I don't think there's any wrong. There's nothing prideful about it. It's just...
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, many YouTubers, they get to a certain point of like, oh, I guess I'm at this stage now. I can't really do this. It's like, no, you're not. Like, you're still average. You're still normal.
Yeah.
So just act normal. Right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. Thanks for having me, bro. It really means a lot.
Nate, what I'm saying? Thank you for coming on. Maybe, in the future we can, do it again. So, yeah. See you later, man. And good luck on your movie.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll check it out when it comes out.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you. Bye. That is another episode of the Renegade Podcast. Hope you guys enjoy it. Have a nice day.